Satnam Yogis, thank you so much for tuning in. Today I have for you a full Kundalini set for bedtime. So this whole set, which is very short, it's only 4 postures, will really help to work some magic on our nervous system and relax and ground us for better rest and for better sleep. So go ahead and grab a blanket for today. And then you might even want to sit on your blanket, add a little elevation and cushion for your seat, coming into a cross-ankled Sukhasana. And we're going to tune in the Kundalini way with Ong, O-N-G, Namo, Guru Dev, Namo, which is a high vibrational mantra that connects us both to our own inner wisdom as well as the wisdom of the yogis that have come before us. So we're really just like linking to this golden chain of wisdom and of love and of light. So go ahead and rub your palms together. And the Om Namo Guru Dev Namo is a kriya in and of itself, right? So the tuning in is powerful stuff. See if you can really create some heat in your hands here. Beginning to drop into your breath. And then go ahead and slow down the rubbing of the palms. Bring your hands into a prayer, the edges of the thumbs resting right into the sternum. Actively press the palms into one another. Allow your elbows to draw out to the sides. And then lift your spine. Lift your heart up into your hands a little bit. And gently drop your chin into your chest. Let's take 3 collective breaths here before we tune in. So inhale deep through the nose. Make an O shape with the mouth and exhale the air out. Inhale deep. Exhale, let it go. Inhale deep. Exhale, release and ground. And now to tune in, inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale deep, hold the breath in. Feel all that fresh energy spreading through your body, up into your mind. Taking another sip of air through an O-shaped mouth. And then exhale, release. Just pause for a moment with your palms either face down on your knees to ground or face up to receive. Maybe setting some sort of intention for your time. Maybe an intention to release something that's been weighing you down, some sort of stress, tension. Amazing yogis, go ahead and open your eyes. We'll move into our first of 4 exercises. So you can feel free to get that blanket out from underneath you. And each of these exercises can be done from 1 to 3 minutes. So we're going to go into this first exercise for 3 minutes. I will be setting our time. So go ahead and bring your legs out long in front of you. And really flex your feet here. And if you can, lean forward here. Either grab onto your shins, or if you can, yogi toe lock your big toes, wrapping them in between the big toe and the second toe. And then what we're doing from here is just stretching our heart forward as much as we can, and then bowing in. So you're literally bowing into your legs, chin into chest. In addition, you might press the thumb into the big toenail, which is a pressure point there for activating our pituitary gland, which is our third eye, right? That place of inner guidance and wisdom. So go ahead and get into it. I am going to set our timer for 3 minutes here and begin now. Nice long, deep breathing, shoulders down the back. Loosening the jaw. This posture is resetting our nervous system. It's also resetting our digestive system. Really drop in, yogis. If your mind starts to stray, mentally chant Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Truth is my essence. Good, yogis. Keep the posture. Inhale deep. Exhale the air all the way out. At the bottom of the exhale, squeeze your root lock. Hold the breath out. Get empty, empty, meditating on 0. And then release the root lock, inhale. And gently walk your hands up your legs, rolling up through your spine. You can shake your legs out a little bit, shake your arms out. Shaking out any excess stress. Okay, warriors, second posture. We'll move into altar pose, which the Kundalini yogis call bridge pose. So we're going to do this exercise again for 3 minutes. So know that it will be a little bit of a challenge, but see if you can just focus on deep, full breath and staying with it. You're going to bring your hands behind you, turning your fingers to face out. I find it's a little bit more forgiving on my wrists. And then go ahead and scoop your seat forward, bend your knees, feet to the ground, hips width. And what we're going to be doing here is just lifting our hips and our belly straight up to the sky, peeling the shoulders back. You can allow the head to just sort of hang out there, pressing down through the big toe mounds, and just slow, deep breathing. Okay, so feel free to get into the posture now, and the timer is set right now. Close your eyes, focus on your breath. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Relaxing our whole nervous system with that long, deep breathing. Sat Nam. Using your breath to quiet the mind. Kundalini yoga is such an amazing practice of yoga, and that it works both on the physical but also on the mental, right? Our ability to keep up, to stay. You might be trembling or shaking a little bit here. I know I am. See if you can just focus on your breath. Allow the trembles and the shakes to happen. Releasing tension from the body, releasing heat. Good. Stay up there, yogis. Inhale. Exhale fully through the mouth. At the bottom of the breath out, squeeze your root lock. Feel empty, empty, empty. And then inhale to release your hips back down. Come immediately down onto your back. Legs long, arms long for a moment, palms face up. Just resting your entire back body into the earth, really letting it melt in a mini Shavasana. Okay, you might keep your eyes closed and stay inward. I would advise it if you can. You're going to inhale to bring your arms straight up, fingertips straight up to the sky as if you're trying to reach for something in the heavens. So you're inhaling deep here. And then make fists, hold the breath in and begin to slowly, as if you're resisting bringing the fists to the heart, begin to slowly bring them towards the heart, as if there's some magnetic force that is repelling the two, but you're still bringing the fists closer, closer to the chest. Hold the breath in. And then as the fists drop down, exhale, and bring your arms out long again into that Shavasana. Let's do that just one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Make fists, hold the breath in, slowly bringing the fists down to the heart. You might really start to tremble and shake here. And then exhale, release arms by the sides. On your next breath out, draw the belly down and both of the knees into your chest. Hands on shins, you can roll out your ankles here, rock side to side. And then bring your knees on over to the left side, your hips a little bit to the right for a cat stretch. You can allow your right arm and your right shoulder blade to get weighty there. And just breathe. A little wringing out through the spine here as if you're wringing out a towel. Wringing out your day. Let your next breath in be full and deep through the nose. And exhale through the O-shaped mouth. Inhale, bring everything into center. And then exhale, hips to the left, knees to the right. Cat stretch to the other side. Just allow yourself to land here. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale back to center. Good, and then hug the knees into the chest. And then you can either rock and roll forward and back if you feel like that would be fun for you right now, or just roll over to one side. And we'll make our way up to seated. Go ahead and grab your blanket for our last posture here. Make your blanket into a square. And then bring the side that doesn't have multiple layers to furthest away from you. That'll be where the edges of your shoulders are. So we will be moving into shoulder stand, and I find shoulder stand just so much more loving and comfortable with a blanket underneath my shoulder blades. So go ahead and lie down. So the edges of the shoulders here come to the edges of your blanket. Your neck and your head are off of your blanket. And then what we'll do to get into plow is bring our arms by our sides and then rock our feet behind our head as much as we can. And then you can nuzzle the shoulders underneath you a little bit, interlace your hands, and then eventually bring the backs of the hands to the low back, edges of the pinky fingers touching, and then lift one leg up and the other leg up. Big toes touching, reaching up through the balls of the feet, spreading the toes alive. You can either look up towards the space between your big toes, or I really invite you, if you can, to close your eyes here and just go inward. So feel free to get into the shape. I am going to get our timer ready. We'll be doing this posture for just 2 minutes. So get into your shoulder stand and time begins now. Breathing long and deep. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Heels over your hips as much as possible. Posture is really the queen of all postures for resetting the nervous system and giving us more mental clarity. This is too much for you, yogis. You can always just bring your low back to the ground and legs up to 90 if you can't stay with it. But if you can, see if you can stay. Awesome, yogis. Gently bring your feet back behind you. Coming back into plow pose, arms release by the sides. And then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll down onto your back. Bring your tailbone to the ground, feet to the ground. Lengthen your legs out here for a moment, palms face up. Just take a couple sacred moments here to really ground into yourself. Listening to the sound of your breath, loving the sound of your breath. Taking a rich breath in and pour it out the mouth. Gently bringing the knees into the chest. Roll on over to your left side, which is our lunar side. Inhale to gently press yourself up to a seat, either sitting on your shins in rock pose or cross-ankled Sukhasana. Go ahead and rub your palms together in front of your chest. Just feeling, reflecting, receiving any shifts, changes in your mind and your mood and your body. And we'll honor our time together on our mats in this beautiful, relaxing kriya with a Satnam. And bringing your hands into a prayer, pressing the palms into one another to equalize the yin and yang within us. Inhale deep. Sat Nam. Bringing the prayer to the forehead a little, bow the head down in reverence to ourselves for showing up. Maybe a bow all the way down, head towards the earth. Fantastic job, yogis. Wishing you peace and calm and clarity. Sat Nam.